I think Craaaap saw what happened to CMcHugh and was not playing around, right? So we'll definitely not see Miner Poison, as both Miner and Poison are going to be sitting on the Miner because you'll lose on a ban. B, you don't want to play Miner because the Tornado would pull it through your King Tower.
Yeah, there we go, Craaaap with the emotes, just setting the mood.
Letting people know.
Goblin gets dropped right at the bridge, and Knight comes out for defense.
All right. The Knight is going to intercept and start this counterattack here. Bats coming down for Craaaap.
Oh, the Princess comes out from B-Rad.
I'm thinking Mini Hog, the Mini Hog deck. I don't think it's Spell. It could be Spellbait, though. It is Spellbait.
Oh, it is Spellbait. There you go. Does he have log? He does not. He does have the Elixir. He misses the timing on that Elixir Wizard, so it stuns all 3 Goblins there, barely missing it. And he's shaking his head there. And the Princess gets 2 shots, no 1 shot.
It does get 1 hit, though, on the Electro Wizard, weakening it a little bit. Obviously, it's going to reset the Inferno Tower, but it does a little bit of damage before going down.
And wow, beautiful ice.
Wow, it did get 1 hit on the tower, though.
It did.
Electro Wizard is a trickster.
Now they're about even in Elixir here. So I wonder, P.E.K.K.A gets dropped right in the back.
Now,
does he have Lightning? It's Hog Lightning for sure, right? It's got to be.
No. I think it probably runs Zap, but I'm not convinced that it's going to run
Let's see that. If he has Lightning, he's going to be in a really good spot.
Like, if he's predicting that his opponent's going to play Spellbait, he could have switched from something like Poison over to Lightning instead.
Beautiful log coming out there.
I like the split push here. You know there's only 1 Inferno Tower, so you have 2 ways to get in there. So the Hog Rider's going to go on the other side.
Just 1 hit.
Just get the 1 swing. Goblin Gang's coming back. Same size. He's going to log it, and he's going to let it happen.
I think he's going to just take the tower damage at this point.
Wow,
he's slightly ahead of it, but he's ahead by 1 Elixir only right now.
Huge bad news for Craaaap. That Inferno Tower still has a ton of health.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
I mean, it's just, the idea is if the Inferno Tower goes down or gets played on defense, that's fine, but you want to deal enough damage to it that you can just hit it right after with a cycle. Instead, it provides another like 20 seconds of defense.
Oh, Goblin
just
comes
sits
out,
there.
and then the log's going to come right out to counter.
Yeah, it's hard to cycle. It's hard to outcycle this deck, but even worse than that is every time you make that Goblin Barrel into log play, it's a -1 Elixir trade.
Yeah, if Craaaap has a Lightning here, he's going to set himself really so he can drop a Hog, a Lightning that tower. Let's see if it's Lightning here. Oh, it is Lightning, and it comes out. Wow, and the Hog's going to get 1 hit. Just 1 hit, though, on the left tower.
Great Ice Spirit there, holds off the P.E.K.K.A. The Inferno Tower just barely survives. That log is not down, didn't have it in time. And he's going to clear that out and gets the splash damage
shots.
That shot on the Ice Wizard splashed onto the tower, so that's real good for B-Rad.
Worked really well. It's getting 2 splash damage.
Lightning
comes look at the Lightning coming out there.
Will he get 1 hit?
Oof.
It does, bring it down to 1050. And just like that, Craaaap takes the damage lead.
He's back in the game. He's back in the game here. He's just got to continue these cycle plays with Hog and Lightning here.
Spellbait is the sort of deck that actually does better in single Elixir time than double Elixir time and really wants to take a tower 1-0 than just play defense. The longer it goes into double Elixir time, I think the better chance Craaaap has to put together some sort of big push that can get through a tower, or at least do things like Hog Lightning over and over and over.
Yeah, look at Craap's reaction. He is saving the log for the Goblin Barrel every time. That's really smart for Craaaap because he has to save it to counter the Goblin Barrel. And then
makes it tough.
Lightning's going to come out again here. Let's see.
I like that distraction.
It could potentially. Yes, it does. And wow, the Hog is going to make it to the tower. He gets 1 hit. 2 with the bats taking the tower. No, not yet. Almost, but that's going to be a game with just 1 more log.
You're right. Just a log, a Lightning, a Hog, anything will do, as Craaaap is going to take game 1 of this series against B-Rad.
Yeah, B-Rad. I think they're going to stay. They're going to keep to what's working. I think that's what players like to do here, and that's why they don't just try to switch up too much of their decks.
Well, you can tell their decks pretty quickly after just a few cards. Looks like you might still be on Spellbait here. We'll see if the Inferno Tower comes out now.
It's played again, so it looks like he's going to keep the same deck.
Oh!
Wow, B-Rad, so smart, switching his deck up, and Tornado that's really tough for a Hog now. Now you can just Tornado to the middle, and all 3 towers can take the Hog out without even touching the tower.
Right.
And he has a Tombstone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is definitely the
Hog is completely countered.
Yeah, so Craap's going to have to either figure out a way around this.
And he's playing a Hog deck as well.
This is the Hog deck comes out, though.
He's going to get 1 hit, though. Yep.
So Craap's feeling good about that. You're a little disappointed about the early Tornado, but Craap had an ace card of his own, which was the P.E.K.K.A. against the Hog Rider. So we'll see. B-Rad's deck now does have Tombstone, doesn't have Inferno Tower, though. So we'll see if he can hold off this P.E.K.K.A. Tornado, maybe? In the middle?
Wow, there we go.
All together. But it doesn't hit the P.E.K.K.A., so the P.E.K.K.A.'s just slowly getting closer.
And then look at that Tombstone drop. Wow. Doesn't get any dent. Nothing connects to any towers. Beautiful defense by B-Rad there.
Elixir lead for Craap, though. He's ahead now, but the Executioner on board kind of makes it more, not as even as you'd like to be.
And Hog gets 2 hits. B-Rat is winning a lot of these trades, and he gets the tower and the goblins. That's so unfortunate. Look at Craaaap. He's like, shucked.
Well, you can see the gears grinding in Craap's head. Like, he's trying to figure out, like, what do I do in this matchup? Like, I have a slow tank.
Yeah.
I only have a few things that can actually hit the tower, so I've got to figure out a way to, like, get that Executioner Tornado out of his hand so I can go in on the other side. But it's just tough because B-Rat's deck is so cheap. Like,
yeah,
I mean, he can easily make a cycle that's less than 10 elixir.
Oh, he's going to push for the tower. Oh,
ways.
he's not. He's going to drop the Knight in the front, and then the Hog comes out. Okay. But that's interesting. The P.E.K.K.A. is going to make it in time there. Going to take out...
Right, dude, the skeletons.
The Hog does get a few hits, though.
Yeah, the P.E.K.K.A.'s only good if it's hitting the Hog Rider. As long as he's getting hung up on Tombstone Skeletons, that can be good. This Tombstone's going to go down there very quickly, though, leaving an opening for the Hog Rider on the left side. No, he's actually going to go ahead and log that side. Do we see?
Wow.
Oh, there's the Hog after.
Hog is going to come out here.
Lightning takes it
comes
down.
out. And the Tornado comes out to counter the Hog. And an Ice Spirit. Oh, my goodness.
But that P.E.K.K.A.'s still bearing down.
That P.E.K.K.A. is
so now
really
the
healthy.
Hog Rider's taking damage, but this P.E.K.K.A. might connect on that Executioner.
Is it going to get one swing? No, it does not.
Wow. And B-Rat's practice with this deck is paying off as he is masterfully defending. Has only taken a little bit of damage on that tower, and a lot of that damage is coming from the Lightning.
Yeah, and let's see if Craap's going to use the log this time to take care of the Tombstone immediately and then drop the Hog and get it. Oh, look at Tornado is used here.
What an interesting Tornado pulls him into Lightning range so he can Lightning all three of them.
Is he going to log that Tombstone here and get the Hog onto a tower? No, he's not. He's going to instead go ahead and Lightning. There we go. And he's going to cycle back to Tombstone just in time here. Wow.
Yeah, Craap sort of gives that, like, that's the way it goes sort of thing. As B-Rat's hanging up. You're right, B-Rat had so many counters to the P.E.K.K.A. Hog deck in that matchup. So strong. And he played it really well, though. Like, it's not just having the counters, but it's having the counters and knowing what to do with them. And in that case, I felt like Craap did exactly what he needed to do. He was very experimental, very popular. Haven't seen very many Mega Knights. Hasn't been banned once. We just haven't seen too many people play it, so maybe we'll see it in this game here. Yeah,
let's see what deck. I think Craap's going to go with a Balloon deck, potentially, here.
He's nodding his head. Maybe he hears you. Maybe he's thinking, yes, I am playing a Balloon deck. B-Rad splitting the Goblin gang there behind. Tombstone.
Oh, Lava Hound. I think he has a Lava Hound deck. He's got to switch it up and probably play Lava. But does B-Rad have also a Lava Hound deck? Or
it does look like Lava Hound so far.
Yeah, it does. Well, let's see what B-Rad is. He's going to have Executioner in this deck here, potentially.
He could be playing Spellbait again.
Right. There's a Lava Hound coming off from Craap there. And wow, B-Rad has a lot of anti-air. He has minions.
B-Rad got real mad there. You see that? He was like, I made a mistake. Right?
Yeah, maybe that's his only card left that he had maybe for anti-air. Potentially here, and the minions come out
so
just in time.
Cycle back. He's trying to figure out how do I get a card out of my hand and still cycle well. I don't think that balloon was necessarily the right play.
This is tough for B-Rad because look at that. The Mega Man gets taken out and like Craap has Mega Man pushing out and beautiful Tombstone drop here.
Tombstone isn't going to pull the Mega Minion over. He's just going to clear out the Goblin gang and just come right. No, it is going to go back to the Tombstone.
Yeah. But wow, that's such good defense by B-Rad there.
It wasn't like a lethal amount of damage or anything. Right. But notice that Craap didn't have to back that up at all. Followed up. He just countered the balloon and just like kind of put his hands up. Goes back up to 10 elixir.
The amount of damage the Pups did. 1539 already at Tower.
Yeah. And the other side hurting too from the minions that countered the balloon and then counterattacked. So if this even goes to a one tower down on each side kind of game, he has a damage lead on the other tower.
It's so funny when players switch their decks for the next matchup, they always switch to like the same deck. The same archetype usually. It's so weird. It's like such a coincidence every time.
This is not the first Lava Hound mirror match we've seen today.
It's so funny.
It's probably not the first Lava Hound mirror match we've seen in a game 3 today.
Yeah, and there we go. Mega Minion and Minions. They have very similar decks to each other. And the Rocket is going to be popped out there.
What was that?
Whoa! Oh no, B-Rad.
He's got a sense of humor about it though.
Did Colton rub off on him or something?
I think he expected a balloon there at the ring. He was trying to go for the prediction balloon. Didn't quite work out. The balloon gets to the tower, makes one drop. The death damage is going to bring it even lower, and that is within range of one poison, one log, even one zap.
We haven't seen any spells. He just got to not push the other tower because he's usually got the left tower in the bag.
There's the log. Tower's going to go down. Just has to stop the side. Minions are going to come at the river. This balloon though is making pretty good progress. The Mega Minion's
however, Mega Minion's going to stop it right there.
Mega Minion's such a great defensive card. It can't be spelled off the board. It's no zap to get rid of it or anything. And now we have a lava balloon push coming down on B-Rad's right side tower.
Yeah, you know what?
Who says B-Rad?
Yeah, B-Rad just gives up here. You know what? I think it's Cheap Pat. Cheap Pat, like, I think worn off on both.
Is he sitting in Twitch chat? What is he doing?
He is in Twitch chat. Let's just point the fingers.
The minds of the
Let's just point fingers at Chief Pat right now.
Well, that is the second time today we've seen a whipped rocket.
And look at Craap. He's like, yeah, I got this.
I mean,